Did you know that every year companies make billions of dollars selling glasses, eye drops, supplements, and surgeries for vision problems? That's not a small industry, it's a massive machine fueled by one simple fact. Millions of older adults are losing their eyesight and most of them feel powerless to stop it. By age 65, more than 1 in 3 Americans has some form of vision-reducing condition. Night vision fades, colors seem dull, faces lose clarity, and simple things like driving, reading, or recognizing a loved one across the room suddenly become difficult. Most people think this is just aging, but that's not the whole story. In truth, a major reason your vision declines, especially at night, is because your body isn't getting enough vitamin A, and without it, your retina can't regenerate properly, your eyes become dry, sensitive to light, and your ability to see in the dark weakens. But here's what no one tells you. You don't need expensive pills or risky surgeries to support your vision. Tonight, I'll show you 3 simple vitamin-rich foods that can nourish your eyes naturally while you sleep. They're safe, they're easy to find, and if you start using them the right way, they may help you restore the clarity you've been missing. I'm Dr. James Porter, and for over 30 years, I've helped older adults protect their health using nature, not chemicals. If you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to keep sharing solutions that truly support your health. Now, let's begin with the first food that's been quietly helping people around the world see better at night. One of the first signs of eye aging is a quiet struggle that happens at night. Lights feel too bright. Dark areas become harder to navigate. You squint more, you avoid driving after sunset. And slowly, you stop noticing how much your life has changed just because your eyes can't keep up anymore. This is often blamed on aging, but there's more to it. A major reason for night vision loss is something surprisingly simple: a lack of vitamin A. Without enough of it, your rod cells, the ones in charge of helping you see in the dark, begin to weaken. And when they do, the world after dusk starts fading. Here's where sweet potatoes come in. These bright orange roots are rich in beta-carotene, a natural pigment that your body converts into vitamin A, and they do more than just help prevent problems. They help your eyes repair what's already breaking down. In a 2013 study published in the Journal of Ophthalmology, older adults who consumed higher levels of beta-carotene showed significantly better night vision and faster dark adaptation. That means their eyes could adjust more quickly and more clearly when moving from light to dark. But that's not all. In 2020, researchers at this university found that beta-carotene also supports the retinal pigment epithelium, a thin layer in your eye that protects your. When it's nourished, clarity returns. And the best part, sweet potatoes are easy to find, affordable, and incredibly versatile. But how you prepare them matters. Do not fry them. High heat destroys much of the beta-carotene. Instead, bake or steam them. And always eat them with a little healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. Why? Because beta-carotene is fat-soluble. Without fat, your body won't absorb it properly. Now, let me tell you about Joan. She's 72, a retired nurse who hadn't driven at night for more than a year. The glare from headlights was overwhelming. Parking lots felt unsafe. She told me, "I feel like I'm trapped after 6 p.m. I suggested something simple. Half a cup of baked sweet potato with olive oil for nights a week. 3 months later, she said, "Last night, I saw the road signs again. I even drove myself home." That's the kind of quiet, powerful change that happens when you give your body what it needs. You don't need large portions. Just a few tablespoons with dinner a few nights a week can gently restore what time is taken. It's a small act that can help bring the night back into focus. In the next part, we'll look at a food that many people have been avoiding for years. Yet inside, it holds one of the richest sources of nutrients your eyes desperately need. For decades, egg yolks were pushed aside. Too much cholesterol, they said, too risky for the heart. But today we know better. Science has shifted. And the truth is inside that small golden center lies one of the most concentrated sources of nutrients for aging eyes. Egg yolks are rich into key carotenoids, lutein and zeaxanthin. These aren't just antioxidants. They're pigments that are physically stored in your macula, the small central part of your retina, responsible for sharp, detailed vision. Without them, your eyes are left more vulnerable to damage from light, stress, and time. As we age, the macula naturally begins to thin, and that's where trouble starts. Blurred central vision, sensitivity to glare, and in many cases, age-related macular degeneration. This condition affects more than 11 million Americans, and it's the leading cause of permanent vision loss in people over 60. But here's the encouraging news. Lutein and zeaxanthin help rebuild and protect the macula. They work like natural filters, absorbing harmful blue light before it can damage your retinal cells. And egg yolks, compared to vegetables, offer a unique advantage. These carotenoids come paired with fat. That means they're more bioavailable. Your body absorbs them far more efficiently. In 2017, a study published in the journal Nutrients found that participants who consumed 1 egg per day for 5 weeks significantly increased their levels of both lutein and zeaxanthin in the blood with no significant impact on LDL cholesterol. That's a powerful reminder that natural whole foods work differently than isolated cholesterol numbers on a lab test. Beyond carotenoids, egg yolks also contain vitamin A, vitamin D, zinc, and choline, each playing a role in maintaining eye structure, reducing inflammation, and supporting nerve signaling in the visual system. Zinc is especially important. It helps transport vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it's used to produce melanin, a protective pigment, in the eyes. Without enough zinc, even high vitamin A intake won't be fully effective. For seniors, this makes eggs a nutritional powerhouse. They're compact, easy to prepare, and unlike pills or powders, they're part of a real satisfying meal. So, how should you eat them? Keep the yolk scrambled, soft-boiled, or poached, whatever suits your routine. Just avoid overcooking since heat can damage the nutrients your eyes need most. Worried about cholesterol? For most older adults, 1 egg a day is not only safe, it's helpful. The American Heart Association confirms this. And for seniors with nutrient gaps, it may be a key step in preserving vision. It's a small daily habit, but it can lead to clearer focus, less glare sensitivity, and stronger protection against long-term decline. In the next part, we'll look at a vegetable you've known since childhood, one that's long been trusted to help you see in the dark. And yes, it actually works. There's a reason carrots have been linked to vision for generations. It's not a myth. It's not just something parents say to get kids to eat their vegetables. The science behind it is real and especially important for seniors. Carrots are loaded with beta-carotene, the same compound found in sweet potatoes, but in a form that's even easier to add to everyday meals. Your body converts beta-carotene into vitamin A, which your retina needs to stay strong and functional, especially in dim lighting. Without enough vitamin A, the cells responsible for detecting light begin to malfunction. That leads to dry eyes, slower reaction to changes in light, and over time significant vision loss. The kind of vision loss that creeps in silently and becomes noticeable only when things get harder reading menus, driving at dusk, recognizing faces in low light. A major review published in Nutrients in 2021 confirmed that regular intake of beta-carotene is strongly associated with a reduced risk of visual degeneration in older adults. The study emphasized that this protection is especially strong when beta-carotene is consumed in food form like carrots rather than supplements, which are often poorly absorbed. Even more promising is how carrots help maintain the cornea, the outermost surface of your eye. When vitamin is lacking, the cornea becomes dry and damaged. But when your body has enough of it, that clear layer stays smooth, hydrated, and able to properly focus light. Carrots also contain lutein, though in smaller amounts than egg yolks. Lutein works together with beta-carotene to defend the eyes from oxidative stress, the invisible wear and tear from light, pollution, and aging. One of the advantages of carrots is their flexibility. You can eat them raw, steamed, roasted, or blended, and they combine well with healthy fats like olive oil, hummus, or even a handful of walnuts, all of which improve the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients like beta-carotene. Let me share David's story. He's 67, a retired electrician who came to see me after failing his night vision test at the DMV. He said, "I don't want to give up my license. That's my independence." I told him to start eating 1 cup of cooked carrots every other night. Simple. 6 weeks later, he passed. He told me, "I'm driving again, and I'm not afraid of the dark anymore." That's the power of food when it's used consistently and with intention. So, how much is enough? Just half to 1 cup of carrots 3 to 4 times a week can support your eye health. The key is not to overcook them and always pair them with a little fat to maximize the benefits. Carrots may be common, but they are quietly powerful. They're not just for kids. They're for anyone who wants to protect their vision, especially after 60. In the next part, we'll take everything you've learned so far and put it into a simple, easy-to-follow plan you can begin tonight. You don't need perfect habits, just a consistent one. You've now learned how 3 simple foods, sweet potatoes, egg yolks, and carrots, can support your vision in powerful ways. But how do you turn this knowledge into something real? Something you can do tonight without stress, without guessing? The answer lies in small routines. When done consistently, they allow your body to repair gently, especially during sleep. Start with dinner. This is your best window to feed your eyes. The body digests and absorbs fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin more effectively in the evening, and the eye's repair processes become more active during rest. You don't need to make huge changes. One night, include half a cup of steamed or baked sweet potato. Keep the skin if possible. Add a little olive oil or avocado to help your body absorb the beta-carotene. Another evening, have a whole egg with the yolk, boiled or gently scrambled, whatever you prefer. The yolk delivers lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin in a form your body easily uses. When you want something light, carrots are a great choice. You can steam them with your meal or enjoy them raw before bed. Even a few bites can help. If you enjoy dipping them in hummus or yogurt, that's even better. It adds the healthy fat needed to absorb the nutrients. The most important thing is not perfection, it's consistency. Whether you choose one food or rotate all 3, let them become part of your weekly rhythm. 2 or 3 times per week is a good start. Give your body 4 to 6 weeks. Let your eyes absorb what they've been missing. Don't expect a sudden miracle, but listen closely. You may find the night isn't so harsh, that reading feels easier, that your confidence slowly returns. The truth is, your body hasn't forgotten how to heal. It's just been waiting for the right tools and the time to use them, and now you've begun. In the next part, I want to remind you of something simple but powerful. It's never too late to see clearly again. If you've made it this far, I want to pause and say thank you. Thank you for caring about your eyes. Thank you for taking the time to understand what your body truly needs. And most of all, thank you for believing that healing is still possible, because it is. Too often, seniors are told that decline is inevitable, that cloudy vision, dry eyes, and the fear of losing independence are just part of getting older. But I want you to hear this clearly. You are not too old. Your eyes are not beyond repair. And it is never too late to nourish the parts of you that still long to see the world clearly. Your body remembers how to heal. It may just need a little help, not from pills or expensive procedures, but from the foods you choose, the habits you build, and the belief that every small step matters. Even something as simple as adding a sweet potato to your dinner or cracking an egg with intention can set your body on a better path. One that leads not only to clear vision, but to renewed confidence, to waking up in the morning and seeing light, detail, and the faces of the people you love with ease, not effort. If this message has meant something to you, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share what you're trying. You never know who else you might inspire. And if you found this video helpful, please consider clicking the like button. It tells YouTube this kind of content matters. If you know someone who could benefit, share it with them, because health is something we're meant to pass on, not keep to ourselves. And if this is your first time here, or if you've been watching quietly for a while, I'd be honored to have you subscribe. This channel is a space for real conversations, real solutions, and real hope for healthy aging. Your journey doesn't end here. It might just be beginning. Until next time, I'm Dr. James Porter. Take care of your eyes. They've carried your story this far.